Dad, have you ever been so angry you wanted to destroy everything? Today, we're diving into a story about a future king who almost made a terrible mistake, and the wise woman who stopped him. This is the incredible tale of David, Nabal, and Abigail. Our story begins at a somber time. The great prophet Samuel has just passed away, and all of Israel mourns him. After the funeral, David, who is still on the run from King Saul, moves his men to the wilderness of Paran. Nearby, in a town called Maon, lived an incredibly wealthy man named Nabal. His business was in Carmel, and he was loaded. He owned 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats. At this very moment, it was shearing time, which was basically a huge, profitable festival. Now, Nabal was, to put it mildly, not a nice guy. The Bible describes him as harsh and evil in his dealings. But his wife, Abigail, was the complete opposite. She was intelligent, discerning, and stunningly beautiful. A wise woman married to a foolish man. From the wilderness, David heard that Nabal was shearing his sheep. This was great news. Shearing time was a season of generosity. So, David sent 10 of his young men with a message for Nabal. He told them, "Go up to Carmel, find Nabal, and greet him in my name. Say this to him: peace to you, your family, and everything you own. I hear it's shearing time. I just want to remind you that when your shepherds were near us, we treated them well. We never insulted them, and nothing of yours ever went missing. You can ask your own servants, they'll confirm it. So, since we come on a festival day, please show us some favor. Share whatever you can spare with your servants and with your son." David's men delivered the message word for word and then waited. Nabal's response was shocking. He sneered at them. "Who is this David? Who is this son of Jesse? Nowadays, every servant is running away from his master. Am I supposed to take my bread, my water, and the meat I've prepared for my own shearers, and just give it to a bunch of strangers I know nothing about?" Hurt and insulted, David's men returned and told him exactly what Nabal had said. David's reaction was swift and furious. He turned to his men and commanded, "Every man, strap on your sword." 400 armed men, with David at their head, set off toward Carmel, ready for vengeance. 200 men stayed behind to guard their supplies. David was on the warpath. But someone had witnessed this whole exchange. One of Nabal's own servants, realizing the catastrophe that was about to unfold, ran straight to Abigail. He told her David sent messengers from the wilderness to greet our master, but he just screamed at them. "You have to understand, these men were so good to us. When we were out in the fields, they protected us. We never lost a single sheep. They were like a wall around us, day and night. Please, you have to do something. Disaster is coming for our master and his entire household. He's such a wicked man that nobody can even talk to him." Abigail didn't hesitate for a second. She knew what she had to do. She quickly gathered an enormous peace offering: 200 loaves of bread, 2 large skins of wine, 5 freshly prepared sheep, a huge amount of roasted grain, 100 clusters of raisins, and 200 cakes of pressed figs. She loaded everything onto donkeys and told her servants, "Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you." Critically, she didn't say a word to her husband, Nabal. As Abigail rode her donkey down a mountain path, she ran right into David and his 400 angry men, marching straight for her home. David was fuming, thinking to himself, it was all for nothing. I protected this man's property in the wilderness, didn't let a single thing be taken. And this is how he repays me evil for good. May God punish me if I let a single man of his household live to see the morning. The moment Abigail saw David, she quickly got off her donkey, fell on her face, and bowed low to the ground. She fell at his feet and said, My lord, let the guilt be on me. Please, just listen to what your servant has to say. Don't pay any attention to that worthless man. Nabal, its name literally means fool, and he lives up to it every day. I'm so sorry. I didn't see the men you sent. She continued, My lord, as surely as the Lord lives, it is God who has stopped you today from shedding blood and taking revenge with your own hands. Now, may all your enemies end up just like Nabal. Please accept this gift I've brought for you and your men. And please forgive my transgression. The Lord will surely make a lasting dynasty for you, because you fight the Lord's battles. When you finally become the leader over Israel, you don't want your conscience to be burdened by the guilt of shedding innocent blood. And when the Lord has brought you success, please remember your servant. Her words, her humility, and her wisdom completely disarmed David. His anger melted away. He said to her, Praise be to the Lord, the God of Israel, who sent you to meet me today. And praise be to your good judgment. You have kept me from the guilt of bloodshed. I swear, if you hadn't come to meet me so quickly, not one of Nabal's men would have been alive by morning. David accepted her gifts and told her, Go home in peace. I have heard your words and granted your request. Abigail returned home to find Nabal in the middle of a lavish feast, acting like a king. He was drunk and in high spirits, so she wisely decided to tell him nothing until the morning. The next day, when Nabal was sober, Abigail told him everything that had happened, how close he had come to being slaughtered, and how she had intervened. The shock was too much for him. He had a stroke and was left completely paralyzed. 10 days later, the Lord struck Nabal, and he died. When David heard the news, he said, Praise the Lord. He has vindicated me for the insult I received from Nabal. He has kept his servant from doing wrong and has brought Nabal's wickedness down on his own head. With Nabal gone, David saw the incredible woman Abigail was. He sent messengers to her, asking her to become his wife. Abigail, ever humble, bowed and said she would be honored to even wash the feet of his servants. She quickly got ready, and with her 5 maids, she followed David's messengers and became his wife. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. Abigail's wisdom and diplomacy saved an entire household from destruction, while Nabal's pride and foolishness led directly to his ruin. It shows that humility can diffuse the most explosive situations, and that true strength is often found in gentle words and wise actions. If you were inspired by Abigail's courage and wisdom, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from the Bible. Thanks for watching.